everyone be quiet whilst we listen?
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going in your house?
It's going good. How's things at your house? Is it warm there?
No.
No.
It's cold.
It's good. Yeah. Welcome to Thursday.
Welcome.
Yay, Thursday.
Yeah.
One of the downsides to being a reseller is you don't really have a part of the week to look forward to anymore.
Oh, I don't really care. Every day is a new challenge for me.
No, I mean, like, when you're working 9 to 5, you have the weekend to look forward to. Like, when you work for yourself.
I look forward to the weekend anyway.
Why? What are we doing the weekend?
I don't know. I look forward to every day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new challenge.
It's just weird.
Every day is a new day to do better than you did yesterday.
That will be easy for me. It's not the greatest day, but that's whatever. What's up? In a box in a garage, always early.
Hello. Do you have something? Did you do something to your headphones?
No, why?
Oh, I don't know. It seems weird.
Is it an echo?
No, it's not an echo, which I like to hear myself.
Oh,
I like it when I can hear myself, but today I can't. It's fine.
Okay. I don't know.
It's just weird.
Maybe my mic's low.
I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe I'm speaking softly.
Maybe.
I don't know. Shorty Resells is here. What's up? How's it going?
Hello.
Her husband's here as well.
Hello.
Hello. Doza's here. What's up? How's it going?
Hi.
Hello. That's convincing. It's not. Definitely not.
You're funny.
Dennis the Menace in the house. What's up? Love that.
Dennis the Menace. That's awesome.
When you work 9 to 5, weekends are for listing.
Wait, is that a middle finger, Dennis the Menace?
Yeah, it is.
Are you drinking Guinness? You are a menace.
It's a new name.
What is happening?
What's happening? What's up, William? How's it going?
Hello, William.
Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Kirsten's here. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi.
So everybody's here. So we did an awesome toy collector thing today. Well, yeah, what'd you do?
Oh, that's cool.
What'd you buy? Did you buy something awesome? We had an day.
Yeah, our day was crap. It wasn't very good.
Crap. I mean, we sold 4 cabbies in a cardigan.
No, that was today. That was like since dinner. That wasn't like today.
It's still part of the
I know.
day.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. If you count now plus earlier before you did the video, then it was fine. It's good. It's great.
If you count the day.
It's wonderful. If you count the rest of the day, you just see whatever.
Yeah. We sold this cabbie.
The hat looks a little weird on that one, but I don't know.
What are you talking about? I love the hat on it.
I know a lot of people like the hat.
Yeah.
And the pink one, show the pink one. That one sold immediately. And then I had somebody message me right after that one sold. Somebody messaged me saying that Kevin sent her to me for a Cabbage Patch Kid. And she wanted that one. And it was too late.
Ah.
Yeah.
Failure. Yeah, you got to move fast. Did you get another one?
No, I think she's going to look or whatever, I think. I messaged her and I messaged her. She just didn't message me back yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
We found an original white Tiger Zord in the box. Wow.
That's not.
pretty
Didn't
cool.
we get one of those?
I think we did, but I don't think ours was original. I think ours was like a later.
But it was still like from the 90s though.
Yeah, it was still worth like $50.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was one of
yeah.
the few things we ever found in like a thrift store glass case
Yeah.
that ended up being worth more money than they were asking for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But ours, I don't think ours was like,
No,
original.
ours was, you're right. Ours was like $50-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. 5 Wand Hall. I bought something awesome and I need some advice. Okay, shoot. We love
What is it?
We love people. Hopefully our advice is good advice.
We don't have good advice, so don't listen to us. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Blank check. Yeah, I could think of a few things to do with that.
It's funny.
But yeah, no, we did. We don't find much that are ever in those glass cases that are worth more than that. But that one, we were like, I looked it up while we were standing there checking out, and I was like, it's worth like $60, and they're asking 15 for it. I'm like,
Yeah, we paid like 15 for it.
Yeah,
I remember getting that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was a while. That was like a while ago.
Yeah. The White Ranger kicks cabbie butts.
What? I don't think so, Mark. I sold over 120 Cabbage Patches in the past month. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I do, because I had to pack them all.
Do you believe it? It's it's been nuts. It's been insane.
I bought
Can you see? Look down there. Look at all that.
There's some nude cabbies down there.
That's my.
And a bag of stuffing, because you have to restuff one.
I do have to restuff. I have one with a sad head. Here, wait, let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is. It just needs to have its. Oh wait, no, this isn't it. Where'd it go?
5 Wand Hall. I promise we'll get back to you.
See, look at its head. It's like.
It's a little floppy, yeah.
So I'm gonna take its head off, and like the back. See, it's like all weird.
Yeah.
It's supposed to just be like standing up straight. So it just needs like some more stuffing and then some clothes because it's naked.
Wait a minute. There's no signature on his butt.
Yeah, there is. It's teal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. So he just needs some help.
So 5 Wand Hall bought a Jansen diving girl mannequin, full size. Is it something I can eBay?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is. Let me look this up. Jansen, Gantzen.
I mean,
Jansen diving girl mannequin.
oh, in a box, looked it up too. It says it's cool.
Oh.
Diving girl?
Yeah, that thing's huge.
Oh.
Oh, wow. It's original?
That's crazy.
How big is it? Because I see one here that's on a trailer.
Yeah, is it the one that's like... Is it the one that's on like the roof of this place?
Yeah, tell me more about... I mean, yeah, you can eBay anything.
I'm sure that it's going to be... The shipping is going to be ridiculous because of the whatever dimensions it is. I mean, I don't know, you know.
How big is it? 5 Wand Hall. Shorty sells one white lord, just saying. White Zord. Cabbies be on fire. That's true. Sarah, you need another bins trip. She does. She doesn't.
Another binge trip?
We're currently looking for collections of cabbies is what we're looking for.
I know. I should go to the bins, guys. My friends are there and I miss them and I want to go back. Yeah. And I talked to them on Facebook, but I haven't gone back.
Drunk cabbie. Yeah. The only thing it's missing is the armor for the White Ranger figure, but it has the decals and domes. That's pretty awesome. Are you keeping it and selling it? It's a swimsuit brand. What face expression does the diving doll have? I might have one. Oh. It's like 6 feet long. Well, you definitely could.
Oh, God.
1950s, it's like 6 feet long. Well, I can tell you what you need to do is figure out how to ship. You can FedEx freight it. I'm pretty sure eBay supports FedEx freight. So you can freight it. It's
That's crazy.
It's just going to be a lot of Well, it's going to be expensive.
6 feet?
Can you break it down? Like, can you break it into 2 pieces? Does it come apart, or is it all one piece? Because if you can break it into 2 pieces, we've shipped. Well, if it's over 126 pounds, it'll go freight anyways. But
126 pounds?
Yeah, that's the limit before it becomes a freight. Yeah.
Why isn't it 125 pounds?
I don't know.
Why is it 126?
I could be totally wrong on that. It's 120 some pounds because the guy that was complaining to me for a half an hour told me that once it becomes 126 pounds or over, it becomes freight. Maybe it's 125 pounds, and once it becomes 126
yeah.
pounds.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, how heavy is it? Hi, Ping.
Hello.
Sell it on eBay and have the buyer arrange freight. Yeah, you could do that. I might contact Jatson and see if they want it back. Yeah, maybe. Might be an idea. I think it will sell. I think it'll sell to be.
I think it will definitely sell. I don't know anything about it, and I think it will sell.
I mean, I'm looking it up, and it's a thing. That's for sure. It's a swimsuit brand. A thing. But yeah, that's awesome. I think it will sell. You might find that you get it. That you get a local pickup, anyways, or someone who will drive a long distance for it.
That's what happened with us with blow molds.
Yeah. That happened to us with blow molds and a few other
That guy was crazy.
Yeah.
His t-shirt said no blow molds left behind.
That's right. Yeah. That's one piece. So yeah, you'd have to I'd put it on. How much is it's worth? A lot. How much do you think it's worth? I didn't look up comps for it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, has anybody ever sold one? Let's find out.
Maybe.
We're gonna find out live for everybody because I'm curious.
I'm freezing and I'm really thirsty, and I just brushed my teeth, so everything tastes weird.
I mean, there's so much stuff on here. I don't see a mannequin though. I see like little tiny sculptures and pictures of the mannequin.
Yeah, he's saying there's no comps.
There is no comps. That's a tough one. I would put it on for local pickup, and let them arrange to figure out how to get it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, realistically, if somebody wants that thing bad enough, they'll figure out a way. They'll do U-Ship or something to go get it.
U-Ship?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
U-Ship's remember that show with those wackadoos that bid on... Well, I can't remember what it was called. It was some reality show when everybody was doing different reality shows, and I think it was on one of the Discovery networks. I don't remember which.
Oh, was it Down Home Dickering or whatever?
No. This was a bunch of people.
What was that show called? Something Dickering.
Yeah, that was Down Home Dickering. It was from Maine.
Whatever that was.
This was, or maybe that was New Hampshire. Anyways, I think it was Maine, but. No, it was a bunch of people that did like shipping, and they had like
he's saying shipping wars.
Shipping wars, yeah. That's
Mark's saying shipping
wars. That had U-Ship on it, and basically it's like roadie for long distance shippers.
Oh,
so you
get
bid
like
on
independent contractors to take it.
Yeah, but it's companies that need big things delivered and don't want to call a big shipping company or something. So it's their responsibility to crate it and everything. Basically, you just show up with the truck and then drive it to wherever, and then yeah. So I actually had signed up for it when I.
Well, that's interesting. I never heard of this before.
I had actually signed up for it when I moved here, and I had my big truck. Because
honestly. The show, I've never seen it. It sounds really boring.
But it's no, so it was because like everybody on the show sucked at what they did except for the one guy. The one guy was really good, like he's long, but the rest of them were just stupid and they always broke things, so that was why it was somewhat entertaining. But like the one guy had an old school bus that he gutted, and he would put stuff in there, and then the other one was a couple.
Oh my god!
And
now I want to watch. I want to watch now.
They had a fifth wheel with a thing, and then another guy had a big truck with a big fifth wheel trailer on the back of it, and he had a cat that lived in his truck.
Oh, Mark just said he died, or the guy died, not his cat.
Shipping awards. Grouchy dude with the cat passed away. Oh, that sucks. He was good.
I hope the cat's still alive.
Yeah, he was awesome. Hi, Mountain State.
Oh.
I didn't see that. Did you? Are you selling it? I think we'll sell it. It's going to be tough. Yeah, tough because we love Power Rangers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what's up with the eBay GSP? I haven't seen it as an option. We tried to select it. It's not called GSP anymore. It's called International something or other. I just did it today. It's called eBay International something. They changed the name. Yeah, I think you might have a couple thousand there too, buddy.
That's awesome.
I hope you didn't pay 1,000, but
I hope
yeah,
you
I think
sell
you did.
it.
Yeah, I would put it on, for local pickup only. Somebody would be crazy enough to come get it. I bet. That would be my guess. People with trucks bid against each other to get the shipment. I shipped a motorcycle from South Carolina to Ohio a few years ago.
That's
For $250.
interesting.
Yeah, so rather than just like accepting offers, where how Roadie works, where you just accept what they would pay you.
Yeah.
Someone says, "I'll do it for $500," and then someone's like, "Oh no, I'll do it for $450."
Yeah,
no,
right.
And then it just keeps going down until somebody gets selected. Actually, I think there's a timer on it. I think it's like 2 days or 3 days, and then it's the lowest person or the last person to bid gets it. So, yeah. It's not so like the show makes it seem like there's shipments like every day, and there's it's not like that. There's shipments like once a month, and most of them are like not like if you get lucky enough to get one near you, then you're golden. But if not, you're driving to like somewhere crazy and then driving it to California or something insane. I'm sure. Yeah. A Jansen 3/4 mannequin in rough shape sold for $325 in March on eBay. There you go. So yeah, you got the bigger one. Have you started looking for storage units to bid on? No.
Get on that.
Well, we've been on the cabbie mission lately because they've just been doing so well, and it's just hard to stop looking for them. And now, like Sarah listed, these three back here, the Christmas Girl, and then the two that I showed you earlier, she listed those less than an hour ago, and they're
gone.
So it's hard to to look for other things.
But we've been doing like the cabinet cards still in the ephemera.
Yeah, we did get a large album of cabinet cards recently. So yeah. You'll see some on the What Sold video. But yeah, no, I had all plans to do so, William, and then we bought a big thing of cabbage patches.
I feel like we just need to wait until like after the holidays now, because like
it's just I said 2 months ago that we're like, well, just gonna wait till after we get back from Atlantic City. And
but now we are gonna be going back there, and we're doing other stuff, and like I think that we just need to wait until after New Year's, and then we need to do it.
Which will translate to we should wait for the summer, and because realistically,
I know in the snow, who wants to do that? Let's just shoot for spring 2023.
I'll
like
probably
April
start
or
looking.
May.
I'll probably start looking after we get back.
My whole thing is like I want to go to like a live one. I want to go to one actually there.
Yeah, I don't see very many of those around here.
Well, they do. There are a couple. I mean, in Ohio, they pop up.
Yeah, they do.
So, I don't know. I feel like I would like to go to one of those.
I would like to go to there.
I would like to.
I want to go to there.
I don't know. I feel like in person is just much more fun.
Yeah, probably. I
like the live auctions.
That guy took shipping very seriously, even though the show was staged. Yeah, it was totally staged. But yeah. It was an interesting show to say the least, but it wasn't that good.
I mean, how could it be that good, really?
I watched 2 or 3 episodes of it just because I was like, what the hell is this? And every now and again when I watch a show that I'm like, what the hell is this? It turns out to be really good. But
I love watching, speaking of the storage locker, I love watching Storage Wars because I can't believe I loved watching it because it was hilarious to me. The ridiculous values these people are putting on like furniture. They're like, oh, wall
Sharpie
mirror.
Marker. I get $6 a piece for these.
Yeah, and like they're like, oh, decorative mirror, $20. And no, that mirror is like the same mirror they sell at Walmart for $6.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Like
Bluetooth speakers, I get $10 all day for these. And you're like, no, you don't. You definitely don't.
unless they're like a high end brand.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the inflated prices on those. Don't get me wrong. There was a couple units. The one guy, the gambler, when he got that unit full of sports memorabilia, that was sick. Like the amount of crazy signed sports stuff.
I don't know if I saw that or not.
That one was nuts. But yeah, the some of that stuff. Some of those people just had no idea.
They're like, oh, this recliner, I'll get like, that's like $100. No, it's literally has like cigarette burns in it and it's all dirty. Okay, throw it in the garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that one girl from Texas, the little short girl.
Mary?
Yeah.
I love her.
She knew nothing though.
Mary Padian. She's
nothing.
My favorite.
The only thing she knew is how to repaint furniture and stuff. But
yeah,
like every
her.
time she found something of value, she's like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And then there was the guy for the big guy from Germany and his wife with the,
yeah.
with the girl that loved to show off her fake boobs. And
I don't know about that.
What are you talking about? She'd show up in heels and like a low cut thing to the storage thing, and then he'd be cleaning out the whole
whatever.
It was so dumb.
If you got it, flaunt it.
He was the worst because like he was like, see this bell? I get $50 for these bells all day. Like I get 30, and I guess they have a YouTube channel now where they do the same thing. And
well, like, they did get this crazy one time with like all of this glassware, like this very expensive glassware one time.
Yeah. They've all found good stuff. But like, I don't know, some of them are just stupid and like they clearly lie about what things are worth, and it's funny to me.
They're delusional.
I went from storage wars to shipping wars. William says I watched The Liquidator, but quickly got over
Liquidator.
it.
Is that a new one?
I've never seen that. The fun in digging through other people's junk, and when you find naughty and funny things. The last one I bought, we found bags of used vibrators and personal things. Oh God,
that's gross.
Oh my!
Come on, man.
That's not cool at all. What would have felt? I hope you washed your hands after that.
Oh,
yeah, here we go. Worth Point rare vintage Jensen girl mannequin swimsuit store display mini mannequin sold for 2014 for $1,600. Yeah, I think you got a couple.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I need a trailer and a warehouse. I'm paying for 2 storage units to keep up with the stuff. It's way too much. Yeah, you do.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Trailer and warehouse.
That's why I refuse to have a death pile.
Yeah, but eventually we're gonna run out of room in our house.
No, we're not. We're never gonna run out of room.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm never gonna have a death pile. We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
No, I
what
don't mean the
happens.
death pile. I mean storage wise. Eventually.
Well, I'm not paying for a storage unit ever. You can't make me. I'll store it in my car. See if I care.
We need to get a Pittsburgh picker.
I'll put tarps in my yard. I'll put in my yard and put tarps over. I'm just kidding.
Then we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk to Kevin and see where he gets his cabins from.
I'm just kidding.
We wear gloves through everything. Okay, good. It's good.
That's
idea.
smart because you never know what's going to be in there. I mean, especially if you get one that's like not climate controlled, there could be like rats.
Yeah, that's true.
Gross.
I didn't even think about.
There could be
that.
poop.
There could be some poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. He's fine. Wait a minute. Didn't you already say this? Yes. No, it's a different one. Another
Yeah,
one.
that is a different one.
1940s.
Yeah.
Sold for $1,500. Wow. So I did something stupid. Shipped in the morning. When I got home from work, there was still a label on my printer. Oh.
So what, you didn't put on the box?
No. Guess
Oopsies. Oopsies.
Yeah, you might get it back if you're well. We got ours back because our mailman knew us.
Yeah, we did.
So it came back, and then FedEx actually brought it back too once.
Yeah,
but
well,
there
ours
was
was
a
in a
label on it.
bag. Ours was in a bag with all of our other packages.
Yeah, and she brought it back.
Yeah.
So we did get lucky, but yeah, that's not good at all. Ping paid for a warehouse space for 20 years. Was glad to get rid of it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Found 2 urns.
Wow.
I wonder if there's a second.
That's kind of cool, though. Oh, I'm sure there are, but I don't know that you're allowed to sell like cremated remains.
No, I'm sure you have to get rid of the remains.
Remember the teeth? I still have those teeth.
Yeah.
They're in that another room now. I put like them in a like the box of stuff I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, there certainly is urns on eBay.
I keep forgetting about. I should list those teeth because you can list the teeth.
Yeah, you can.
You're allowed to. You have to put under like vintage dental something. I don't even know.
Yeah, there is Weller pottery covered urn, $125, sold December 1st. Huh. You can sell it.
Well, yeah, that's very like macabre. People love that kind of thing.
You'd have to. I would feel very guilty though doing something. What would you do with the ashes? You couldn't just throw them in the trash can.
Put them in the river.
Yeah, well, assuming that you live near a river, but
put them in a puddle.
I don't know. That used to be a person. Supervisor at the post office found it after 45 minutes of searching. That's awesome. I dropped it at the post office before they opened it. Oh, geez. Vintage replacement teeth. Yes. 1950s teeth. UPS has lost a package I mailed on Monday. I have a claim investigation being done. Not pleased at all. Yeah. Everything's slowed up already. We had ordered a few things. My tape from Amazon is delayed. Our tree watering system that was supposed to be here yesterday got here today. So everything's slow. But then my brother and his wife mailed something to me on Monday, and it got here today. So I don't know. It took less than 4 days to get it across the country. So I have no idea. No. The first one, the owner requested his wife back. The second one is in the closet at the storage place manager office. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best thing to do with those. Yeah. I guess that's probably the better thing to do with stuff like that than try to sell it. I had storage units, all climate control. One all listed items. The others were for backstock, and one time had 6.
That's crazy.
You can use the ashes from the urn to soak up the peanut oil from the turkey fire.
Ew.
This chat just got a little darker.
Well, human cremated ashes are really not ashes. It looks like sand.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like yellow sand, like pale sand. Yeah.
It's a little creepy. Okay, so I bought a memorable storage unit 25 years ago. Had a lot of cross-dresser show outfits.
Wow.
And other things I can't mention.
That's kind of cool, actually. I would love to see that.
Nothing you could possibly sell. It sounds like. Well, the outfits maybe, but
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I got my tape from Amazon today, Adam. I was very surprised. Mine didn't come yet. You ordered yours after mine. Mine's delayed. I
have so many. I'm not even kidding. I must have like 5 Amazon orders or something right now.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They suck. We were talking about it on the way home yesterday.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad.
We went or not yesterday, day before yesterday. We went and picked up some cabbies that we found on Craigslist. There was they just suck lately. You can't get anything next day anymore. You can't hardly get anything 2 days anymore. It's like ordering something off of eBay is probably just about as fast as Amazon at this point. I mean, unless it's something like super common and easy to order. But even still, like the tape, you would think would be something they'd have that would be fulfilled by them, but it's not. And it's funny because so the tracking, I looked at the tracking for the tape a few minutes ago, and this is fulfilled by Amazon. So it says, see all updates. It says Tuesday, package left Amazon facility in the city we live in at 9:06 p.m. And then it says 3:00 package delayed in transit. So it left the Amazon facility across the river from us on Tuesday, and it hasn't arrived yet.
Where even is that Amazon facility?
It's up the hill in Swickley.
Oh.
So yeah, it's so stupid. But yeah, I didn't get my tape, Mendoza. You got yours before I got mine. Is it good tape?
What
Tell me about
the
it.
heck?
Have you used it? Is it good? Yeah, ground up seashells is kind of what human ashes feel like. Yeah. Now I have 98,000 postcards in my office and no storage units. Got rid of 90% of non-postcard stocks last year. Interesting. Hi, Susan. Thanks for coming back.
Hello.
I heard Amazon has to change how much inventory can be sent for FBA, so a lot of sellers are merchant filling the orders now. Yeah, I could see that. I know they got in some trouble. I know FedEx went after them and UPS went after them, and because they were trying to be a carrier without actually being an approved carrier, parcel carrier. And so I know they went after them for a lot there, and then I know they're laying off a ton of staff. And from the Amazon workers I've talked to, they had a lot of bloat in their staff to begin with. Like, I guess, so the way, like, I talked to a guy when I was driving Uber for a little while that worked at Amazon, because believe it or not, a lot of them don't have cars. So, but yeah, they, so like what they'll do is they'll have like, they'll have a whole bunch of people scheduled for like the afternoon shift.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not busy, you have to sit there and wait till at least your lunch break. And then
oh yeah, you
break,
told me
they'll
about
send
this.
some of the people home, or they'll ask some people to go home, and some people won't get to go home, but they still may not use you if it's not busy.
So what are they doing? Just sitting in the warehouse?
They're essentially sitting there. Yeah, he's like, you essentially are sitting in the break room. You can't have your phone on you, because they don't want you taking pictures of things. And so you're just essentially sitting in the break room watching television the whole time and hoping that it gets busy. Because
they should at least give you beds to take naps in.
Yeah, those sleep pods they have in Google or whatever.
They definitely shouldn't give you that.
Yeah, it's apparently like he's like, it's the worst day. He's like the
oh
worst
God,
days
I would hate it.
is when you work 6 hours and you don't do a thing and you just sit there. And I'm like, that would be terrible. So.
Oh, that would be terrible.
JarLink is the best tape I've found. I've never tried JarLink.
JarLink.
There was a Black Friday or Cyber Monday or some deal. I don't know. It was what is it?
It's tape.
Yeah, it's Grizzly tape.
Ooh.
It was super cheap.
It sounds grisly.
Yeah, well, if it ever shows up, I'll let you know how good it is, or if it's any good. Well, the Grizzly tape won't get used for quite a while. There's a fair amount of tape still in our back stock area over here. But I ordered it because we're going to use tape. And Mark, you'll be so happy to know that we have decided to part ways with the eBay tape.
Yeah, peace out, eBay tape.
Yeah, it got to be a little too expensive.
That's stupid. I mean, just use regular tape.
We were okay paying a few bucks more than regular clear tape just because it said eBay on it, but now that it's significantly more than regular tape,
if you can get twice as much tape, like for the same amount of money, why not?
Yeah, so gone. I use maybe one roll of tape a month now. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to use a lot more tape if you recently ordered these pieces of junk, because they don't stick very well. They popped open a few times lately, and I mean, they're nice. They're real rigid and they're nice, but this adhesive strip, garbage,
trash.
I'll let you know. I'm about to start my. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Oh no, I love the eBay tape so much. I know you were one of the people making fun of us for still using it. I don't know. I like to mark. I like to mark the packages so people.
So just take one strip of it and put it like over it.
No, that's not good.
All right. Well, then who gives a crap?
Yeah. Maybe we can order some eBay stickers or something.
No.
Okay. Well,
That's a waste of money.
We'll just sit here. I always put tape strip on those. They pop. Yeah, they do.
I know. One was popping open the other yesterday
So
when I was
stupid.
like, you need to tape this.
make a decent envelope.
It's popping off.
They need
to do it.
They need to use the same adhesive that's in this stuff, because whatever this adhesive is, I swear you could build a house out of this stuff, because it'll stick and stays. You cannot compromise the integrity of that adhesive. You just can't. So I finally conquered the Macari label issue. Yay!
Congratulations.
I don't have an applause. I think I got rid of the applause. There you go. Yay! I watched a video on how to print 4x6 labels from Macari. I feel accomplished.
Way to go.
Yay.
I know Adam knows how to do it. I don't know how, but I'm sure I could figure it out if I had to.
I walked you through how to do it once.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention.
No. Send me some eBay tape. I use it just to cover the barcodes or to put the eBay logo on the box. Then I cover it with regular tape. Yeah, I mean, we only have one roll left.
It's precious to us now.
Yeah. So it's after this roll's done, I think I'm just going to switch over to clear tape and we have the priority tape that we get for free from the post office too. So anything going priority will get this, and then anything that's going first class, we'll get the clear tape. But there's not a lot that goes into boxes first class for us, unless we go on a Funko Pop tear again, and then maybe.
Possibly. But we've been sending our Funko Pops priority because they fit in the cube.
Yeah, and that was another thing. I thought it would slow the sales down a little, but it didn't.
Yeah. But a lot of the Funko Pops we had recently were like higher value anyway. So I feel like that's better because then they get the insurance, so they probably really don't care about paying.
Well, I mean, it's a difference of $5 to like $8, depending. I mean, if you're just going across the country, it's a difference from $6 to $13.
Yeah, but if you're paying $50 for a Funko Pop, I think I would want the insurance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a small thing, no sleep loss here. Let's see. So everyone in the world now has figured it out except for Macari. Yes, pretty much, yeah. Do they give you the priority tape at the counter? You can get it at the counter. They'll give you maybe one roll if you have a nice post office, but
you have to call.
There's a phone number. Do you have the number still?
I can look. Hold on.
There's a number, Dennis the Menace. You got to call, and you got to tell them that you're not.
Just say, you can't. You're not supposed to use it on boxes that already say priority mail. Well, some people do it anyway. I'm not saying that we do.
I use it on their boxes that self-seal. Because
it pops open.
It pops open. So, and if they ever complain about it, I'll be like, well,
let me see if I can get the number for you.
But there's a phone number. You got to call them and tell them, roughly how many packages you ship out a month. And
just lie so you get more tape. Yeah.
I would inflate that number, and then ask them. They'll ask you for how many rolls, and then they'll read through this thing and say you have to agree with it. And one of the things in there is that you don't use it on their own boxes. And they'll ask you how many things you ship out. Not in priority boxes, and that's the number you need to lie.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna get the number. I just got to go back a bit.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll get you the number for it. YouTube videos help on thermoprinter issues for different selling platforms. Yes, that's true. But yeah, the priority tape is actually pretty good quality too, and we ordered a bunch of rolls of it, and we're down to.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Yeah, okay. What? I think it'll be coming from me when you do that.
Yeah, it will be.
Because you always just join the live under my account.
Here we go. That's the number.
There you go. That's the number. The cold regions, I always put a small piece of good tape on any box in the winter physics. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, I was thinking the flat rate envelopes and other priority boxes. We use it for if it's this box when I stick this.
I always use it on those.
I put a strip of tape over it. I don't care. I mean, what are they going to do? Not give me the tape?
Yeah, it always like busts off.
But it is free, and they will mail it to you. You just have to make a case that they,
Yeah, just say they. The person that told me about it just said to tell them you ship over 100 a month.
Yeah. And then I always use it for this too because this is worthless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it barely even sticks to that though too sometimes.
Well, Rosie said that she's always just stuck it and it makes it. So maybe it just takes a while to adhere or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not risking it. So non-branded is the number you want to lie about. That's what you want to say. I use a ton of boxes and I need I need tape that says priority mail.
I need tape now.
I mean, the reality behind the situation is it does help them because, if it's a plain box and it's not marked priority, it's easier for them to sort just by looking at it with priority tape all over it.
Well, they used to make priority tape because my dad, when he was still alive, used to sell on eBay, and they had the priority tape like that, but it was white.
That would have been a lot.
It wasn't clear. Yeah. And then they stopped making it white, and they used to be able to order it on the website just like you are the boxes.
Yeah.
And then people started abusing it, so that's why they took it off.
That's what happens. I'm surprised.
It's not like my dad ever used it on things just to store around the house or anything.
No, never. Well, remember we saw that one person moving and they had like a bunch of priority boxes. Like, oh, this is why these aren't going to be free for much longer. No.
Right.
What's up, Ed? What'd you miss? You missed a lot. You can't go over it all.
Just read the chat.
Sales are flying in all day today. I hope everyone's having a great month. We didn't do great today. We didn't do bad, but we didn't do great.
Last week we did killer.
Yeah,
I still think it's going to be a good, the weekend. I think it's still going to be good.
I think it'll be good. If we can get some more cabbies up, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Cabbies are key. So, yeah. I'm happy with the way this is. Last week was one of our better weeks. I think it was probably
the best week. Yeah. I mean, since probably, it probably was.
Yeah.
It was good.
No wonder there are YouTube shipping shows that are hours long just to tape to use. Yeah. I got Priority. I got eBay. And I got Clear.
I've got Clear. 3
different tapes down here. The most commonly used one's eBay tape. And second would be Priority. So, but I don't want to read. Okay. 5 Wand Hall bought a mannequin. Shorty resells, got a Power Ranger thing. We're talking about tape. eBay, how we're done with eBay tape. We sold a couple cabbies. Here's one. And, now we're on to, Mark making fun of YouTubers for eBay using tape. All caught up now.
There you go.
There you go. Now you're all caught up. But yeah, I mean, I like the Priority tape. I think it's pretty good quality. I think it's
all right. I'm over this. Let's not talk about tape.
Okay,
guys, forget it. Okay, let's get some topics. Someone who, what do we want to talk about, people? Type it into the chat. Besides Cabbage Patch Kids, tape, and whatever else is going on. I'm over the tape. I like tape. Tape's nice. Tape sticks. Tape has sticky adhesive on it so it can shut boxes. Get out of here.
Adam, do you sell on Bonanza? No. We thought about it because it's pretty easy.
Bonanza.
But we never have. I know Commonwealth sells on Bonanza, and he sells something like every other month. So that's probably why
he sold a couple. I think he's been selling more recently.
Jimmy wants to talk about tape.
Jimmy.
Come on, man.
Get out of here, Jimmy.
eBay Q4 eBay sucks. See, I don't think so.
Q4 is popping.
I think it's been good. So I disagree. More importantly,
wrong.
What's going on with AB? Yeah.
What's AB?
Antonio Brown. He got an arrest warrant issued for him for domestic abuse, and they can't.
Is he even on the Steelers still?
No. He left a long time ago.
That's what I thought, right?
Yeah, and then he went to the Buccaneers. Then he went crazy and took his pads off and his shirt off mid-game and ran off the field. And then he got arrested for something, and now he's going to get arrested again. So he's just nuts.
He's wacky, huh?
Yeah, I don't. They can't find him now. The arrest warrant's been issued. They've been looking for him, and they can't find him.
Oh man!
I have a random question: do shorts on YouTube count towards the monthly monetizing goals? They say you can monetize them. How, I don't know. I've monetized them. I don't know how much money I've made off of them, but probably not much. But yeah, there supposedly there is a way to do it. Ed would be the person to answer that. Hopefully he can answer that. I'm thinking about starting a high bid auction company.
That's cool.
That would be interesting. Like, you're going to be like a liquidator, or you're just going to buy storage units and chuck it all on high bid. That might be interesting.
That would be cool.
I wonder what are their fees like?
I have no idea.
Mountain State likes eBay tape.
We're off the tape.
They need him back. No, yeah, he left he was a train wreck, rock star. Oh, he's a rock star now? Good. He's a moron. A lot of talent wasted, but yeah, not great. I'm curious. The high bid auction company. No, shorts don't. In order to get monetized for shorts, you need to, I believe, have 1.8 million views in 90 days and 1,000 subs. Oh.
1.8. Why don't they just make
1.8 million per short? 1.8 million views on a short. So, long form and short views are completely separate now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Our last one, the cabbie, the one where you have the cabbie kicking itself in the face.
Yeah.
That one got like some like crazy amount of views. How many views? Oh, I guess not that much anymore. 934. I thought it was well over 1,000 by now.
934.
Well, it went to like 930. Well, I would assumed it would have gone because it was at like 930.
You should have put it on as a reel,
day.
like on an Instagram reel. What was that crab one? What's that crab one up to that you did? My highest Instagram reel is 30,000.
The crab one.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't post that much on Instagram, so it's easy to find.
I just reached my number 1,000 post on Instagram today.
I did put it as a reel, and it's right here. And it got.
You have to go to the reel section, and it shows you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for the. Why can't I find the insights on it now?
I can find it for you.
I
actually, probably quicker than you can.
I got it. 468,000 reels. No, this is the kind of stuff that get. And then the crab one. Well, maybe I do post a lot on Instagram. Most of it's that we're live.
Go over to the reel section.
I got it. Just let me do what I'm doing.
I'll find it before you do. I guarantee it. I guarantee I will. I guarantee I will.
Oh, I made it. No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. All right, crab. 510 likes. Insights. 51,000.
Yeah.
193.
51,000. Yeah. My highest is 30,000.
That's crazy. 1.8 million views in total in 90 days. Yes, but for the one reel, that's what I'm asking. 1.8 million views in total, or 1.8 million views?
That's
on
a
the
lot.
reel? That is a lot. So, let's see. Kanye for president? Anyone? No, that guy's out of his mind. I saw a little bit of his clip on Twitter of him on InfoWars tonight or this morning. He had a full like black mask on, like you couldn't see his face, just black mask. I'm like, okay. Question: if a customer buys multiple items separately, should I bundle it? Next question: should the shipping difference be refunded? That's up to you. We do it just because sometimes we can't remember if people ask or not, and it's kind of, you never know. And a lot of we've had people message us after the fact and be like, hey, can you can you refund this back? Or, hey, why didn't you? You know, so, but we've also, you know, shipped out things and didn't refund it back, and nobody ever said a word.
Yeah, we always do it for repeat customers, though.
We do always do it for repeat customers,
And
or anybody who buys like a bunch of photos.
Of repeat customers.
We do it all for photos because most of them are repeat customers, and they tend to come back if they're repeat customers or if they buy a lot of photos. So monetization for shorts won't be fully out until March 2023. So there you go. How do you know how many you posted? Reels?
Oh, how many I posted on Instagram? It tells you at the top of your profile page. It says 1,000 posts. Like, it's up at the top. Oh, or don't see that because that's somebody else that I'm following. See where it says 1,000 posts?
Yeah, but how can you tell how many reels?
Oh, reels? I mean, I don't know how many reels. Oh, well, the reels, like the counts are down there for the reels. Like, see, like that one's 30,000, that one's 2,000, that one's 8,000.
Oh yeah, it's the one I filmed too. Of him eating the breakfast sandwiches.
Guys, did everyone love my horse one the other day? Wasn't that precious? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, super precious.
I wanted to do a light bright during the show, but Adam won't let me.
Yeah, because you won't pay attention. I'll be talking to you, and you'll just be like,
"Guys, look what I got! Look what I got!" So I got. I couldn't get an old school light bright. I wasn't paying up for that. I got the light bright here. This is probably with LED lights, like all janky.
It's probably better.
It's probably sucks. But look, Cabbage Patch light bright picture refill. Look at all these cool designs you can make.
Oh wait.
Look at the cool kid.
Is it open? Is it
yeah,
open?
yeah. The girl oh my gosh, I'm brain dead. Mrs. Frugal Trash to Cash, if anyone follows her on Instagram. I bought a pony off of her. It's back there. And she sent me these with it. She's like, I added an extra surprise in for you. So, but yeah, like it is. See, Cabbage Patch.
Are they already punched?
No.
So you're gonna punch him?
Yeah, I'm using them for my Instagram. She's been trying to sell them on her eBay store for a while. She hasn't sold them, so I'm pretty sure that's why she sent them to me. And just to be nice. But yeah, there's a whole slew of them. But how precious. I like the cool kid and the pretty face. So look at the cool kid. Don't look at my nails. I need to do my nails so bad. Cool kid and pretty face. Oh, hug. Baby face is cute too. Cabbage.
They don't have one
kid.
that's the cabbage?
No.
No.
Wait, what does this one say? Freckle face kid? Oh my god! I think she said they're not all in here. I think a couple of them are missing. The birthday one. Oh, freckle face is in here. My favorite ice cream. Oh wait, there's different ones in here that aren't shown. Buttons and bows. Oh, the cool kid. I love the cool kid.
So is that what you're going to be doing when you finally retire to the couch today?
No, I haven't. I have not had time. I'm so exhausted today. I really have. I just need to do this though because I want to use it for like the background of my posts. And then there's some blank ones like that you can like make your own.
I know. You can make your own cat.
So.
You can do the.
And they're turning. They're so old that they're turning my hands black from the paper.
That's gonna be fun.
Just like old photo albums.
Customer never reached out or requested the bundle. I just caught it before printing the label. Yeah. I like Ping's suggestion. Yes, I would ship the items together in one package, only refund if the difference is $2 or more. Yeah. That's a good one.
For the
accumulated,
love.
not just one short. Got it. There are 2 different ways to monetize and get in the partner program long form. 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. Then for short, what Ed says. Oh, interesting. Postcard people like the long form as we can focus longer than 10 seconds. That's right. She says, never mind, I see it. When people buy multiples, we will refund back after we get the positive feedback. Oh, interesting. You wait for that feedback, huh? That's cool. We get people that what am I trying to say? Oh, we get people that message us and they're like, hey, you're going to leave us positive feedback. And I'm like, our store's automated. So when you leave us a positive feedback, you get one back immediately. But we haven't got a lot of those lately. So, yay, Lightbright. Instagram. What are we sharing here?
It's my Instagram.
Is that the Daily
is Jimmy promoting me? Thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy is promoting you.
Promote me, Jimmy.
Jimmy's promoting. There's a Daily Cabbage for those of you that haven't followed her, which I don't think there's very many.
I did my giveaway today. Unfortunately, no one in here won. Some person, I have no idea who they are, won. She was very excited. She said her birthday is coming up. She's super psyched. So I'm going to be sending out her package. Yeah. Yep.
I found a bag of the pegs at the Salvation Place the other day. I should have picked them up.
Yeah. I know this comes with 206 pegs.
Wow, all in that little box.
Look at the stupid picture. The stupid pictures that they have.
What's that? That's an elephant. Playful elephant. That's awesome.
Does that look like a playful elephant to you?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It looks like crap.
What else is on here? Dune buggy. The dune buggy's sweet.
The mountains. Look at the mountain scene. That should be your new logo, Mountain State Pickers.
There you go.
The mountain scene.
There you go.
Beautiful flowers. Yeah, those are beautiful. All right. That does not look like an elephant. Come on, give me a freaking break.
It's an elephant on a ball.
Yeah, it looks like crap.
Beautiful flowers. That doesn't look like flowers.
Guys.
I can't believe that thing still
batteries. Exists. Yeah, right?
3 AA batteries. That was probably 6D batteries back in the day.
No, honestly,
you plugged it in.
Yeah. I think you did plug it in. So whatever, guys. I'm gonna do this.
What's the age requirement on that Lightbright? Might be a challenge for you.
You're funny, Mark. It is 3 and up.
I think it'll work out. I think she'll figure it out.
I might eat the pegs.
Yeah, that's right.
So I better watch out.
I have a 90s colored Lightbright new in a box. Nice, but that's worth some money. I used to make the sheets with construction paper.
Yeah, we did too.
I don't think I ever had a Lightbright.
Wow, you are living a deprived life.
I think I still have my old one around here someplace, and the Shrinky Dinks. I
love Shrinky Dinks.
Those are the ones that they were like wax that you put in the oven, right?
Yeah, they go in little like stands.
Yeah, and you put them in the oven.
Stood them up, I think. Yeah.
I found another CPK baby in St. Louis last week. My last video and shouted you out.
Oh, thanks. Everyone's doing the shout outs. I need to start watching some videos.
Oh, you got another follower. Bill never followed you.
Thanks, Bill. You're gonna be sorry if you don't like Cabbage Patch.
You're gonna have a lot of Cabbage Patches in your feed. Customer cost would have been around $16 to $20 if she had bought one item, weighed 4 pounds, picked up 3. All the wrapping included 4 pounds, but since she purchased it separate, she paid $28. So when bundled, it's $16. Big difference. Just wasn't sure of the refund. I wanted to wait until she received all of it. Well, or wait 30 days. Well, I refund before I ship it out. I just click on the order right then and there while I have it up in front of me, and then just refund the difference and then ship it. That's what I do, but it just makes it a little easier. Bill says, "How about that unicorn farting a rainbow?"
I know, it looked ridiculous.
I like that idea. If I answer a message about combined shipping, I just say we will refund excess shipping charges through eBay once packed and calculated if the items can be shipped safely together. Yeah, that's basically what we do too. Yeah, Sarah, I love the mountains. You have to if we're living in West Virginia.
The mountain state.
It's same here though. Most of here, it's all mountainous. And I was back in the country the other day, driving around in the mountains. I was getting irritated.
Where was this at?
It was up in like Clinton area, just in the middle of nowhere.
There's mountains in Clinton?
Well, there's hills. There's hills everywhere around here, and there's just these hills.
Well, it is Pennsylvania.
Oh God. I want to move to Ohio where it's flat. I don't want to be the Ohio pickers or something.
Oh, I was on Dave's live last night briefly.
Yeah. You were?
All those boys talk about me.
Yeah.
And my cabbies.
Yeah, we're gonna be making a pilgrimage to Kevin's place soon. So yeah, that'll be fun. In the middle of nowhere, middle of nowhere, Virginia. We've already looked at hotels. They're reasonable, so We're gonna have to stay. We're gonna have to do 2 nights down there, though.
That's fine. Whatever.
So we'll have to do that. But yeah, soon. Also, when refunding shipping savings, they get the counter price, not my disc. Yes, exactly. They always get the counter price, not the discounts. Yeah. I always make it a point to send the buyer a message that I'm refunding any shipping, so they're aware of it. Yeah. I will refund overage for combined shipping after I print the label, so I don't have to think about it later. Yep. That I don't want to, because then you'll forget. So, no, you don't. It's boring. Yes, I do. I'm getting very tired of the mountains around here.
You act like you're driving up and down a mountain every day.
I mean, a hill.
It's not a mountain.
We live on a mountain.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
What mountain do we live on?
I don't know, but we live on a pretty big. I mean, it's a big hill. If you go if you go down past Walmart and you keep going all the way to the bottom down to the river,
yes, but it's not a mountain.
What would you call it? A hill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's a little big to be a hill, but all right.
Whatever. Look it up and see if it's a mountain. I'm
sure
sorry if I'm ignoring. I need to post this Cabbage Patch adoption. But I didn't do it before the live, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Does Pittsburgh have more hills than San Francisco? Yes. San Francisco's hilly, but in a different way. It's all kind of condensed into one little area. Pennsylvania is just all hills. And Pittsburgh, the surrounding areas, downtown Pittsburgh is flat. But there's hills surrounding it. So, but yeah, the city is flat, but everywhere around here is hills, mountains, hills everywhere. It's just everything. You can't,
because it's Pennsylvania.
The likelihood of you owning a piece of property that doesn't have a hill of some sort on it is slim in this area. So, yeah, it's crazy. A mountain of CPK. Yes, we do have a mountain of CPK as well. So, yep. Do you watch Storage Legends on YouTube? I think Guapo found a bunch of new old Cabbage Patch Kids in the boxes in his hoarder house. He sells everything he finds.
What? Storage Legends. Let me write this down on paper that I don't have.
He sells everything he finds to resellers, or he sells everything like on eBay.
Storage Legends.
The only mountain around Fort Wayne is the landfill and the gravel pit.
I don't have anything to write on.
Everything's so mountainous here. It's crazy. That's one of the joys of driving in the winter in Pittsburgh, is driving up and down the hills, and then especially if they like miss an area of salting or clearing, and then you got everybody stuck on the hill. It's always fun.
Get 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I don't care. He partners with the Hales and Second Sense YouTube channel. He does live auctions on YouTube. Oh, interesting.
I'll have to check it out. I don't really deal with the ones in the box so much. I mean, if I can get them cheap enough, I will. But most of the time, the boxes are so damaged that I end up taking them out of the boxes to sell them anyway. And shipping the boxes just significantly increases the cost. And I feel like most collectors, unless you're like, I don't know, really extreme, are displaying them out of the box anyway.
I feel like a lot of collectors, people buy the box ones, but the box has to be perfect.
Yeah, and so many times it's not even close.
And the box would have had to be stored perfect too, to keep all the mold and the dust and everything out of it, which 90% of the time they were just shoved in a closet somewhere or something, or in the attic or basement.
I literally have only ever had 2 that were in boxes that were like near mint.
Yeah. Yeah, and that one was stored in a plastic bag its entire life. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy how people hung on to those, though. Goodwill has some trash boxes. Of course, they were way overpriced. Yeah. Yeah, Goodwill.
Yeah, and
we haven't set foot in Goodwill.
They think that in the box that they're like worth like so much money. Like, people just don't understand. Like, I sell the majority of mine for between like $25 and $40, and those are like redone and cleaned and everything. Mm-hmm. And some people just think that they're, and now there are, obviously the certain head molds and the certain styles that are worth more and the Jessmar and like that. But just your average one, some people think they're still worth like $50 to $60. And that's
Yeah, we see them online all the time. We've been trying to use that $50 coupon that we get from Macari all the time. And like the prices people are asking for some of these Cabbage Patches on Macari are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like your standard, like the guy, like this guy hanging on my guitar back here. I saw that guy like not really cleaned up, just kind of sitting there for $55, and I'm like,
yeah, that's like a $20 doll.
Yeah,
the boys are not as desirable as.
Although we sold 3 boys yesterday.
Yeah, we did, surprisingly.
I was. The boys are making a comeback finally.
They are making a comeback.
Maybe
people are just like, and like so many people contact me and they're like, all of the Cabbage Patches I see on eBay are like gross and like not cleaned or whatever, and they're asking like the same prices that you're asking for ones that like you completely clean and everything like that. So
yeah. Never used my Macari coupons. Forgot about it. Yeah,
same.
We don't forget about it. Like, we actively try and look for stuff we can resell, but 90% of the time we come up with nothing.
Yeah.
So we just don't even bother with it anymore. But yeah, I have a few. I think some are old, but not sure. I would have to do some research. Are the preemies worth more? I have a couple of them also.
The preemies are worth less.
Yeah.
I usually sell preemies for between like 15 and 20. They're not, people just, unless they're in their original clothing and have the birth certificate even out of the box, because remember when I got that whole bunch of preemies and they were all in the original clothing and they were like mint. Now those ones I sold for like 25 to 30 a piece, but I have like preemies are harder to sell unless you price them at like $15.
Yeah, agreed. Now you need to find more things like cabbies to sell, so when the market dips, other things will compensate. We sell other things.
I do worry about that though, because it's not going to last forever. So sometimes I feel like I'm putting.
Why you keep saying that?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to. I'm just trying to be a realist about it. And then I think to myself, I'm putting so much effort into this. Like,
why wouldn't it?
I don't know. I just think that. I mean, what if it's like Beanie Babies or something? But I guess it's not, because they have been around for like 40 years.
That's what I mean. I mean, it's not like you're asking $3,000 or $4,000.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I think about it sometimes I'm like,
you're talking about something that our generation experienced, and our generation also experienced the shortage and the craze of them.
Right.
So now they're all adults and now they're buying it.
Right. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like, that's why so many 80s and 90s toys are selling now, because the people that had those now, a lot of them don't have their toys from their childhood, and now they're established and they can afford to spend money on things that aren't necessities like toys. You know what I mean? Like they're not like in their 20s just starting out in like a career or something.
But you also have to understand, think about this, okay? And this is just part of my theory. So the vast majority of dolls we are buying now are previous collections. You see what I mean? So these collectors are either older now and don't have them,
right?
Or they're people that maybe are older, like that collected them in their 20s and 30s and are selling them back. Like the lady that we bought the Cabbage Patches off of recently, she's probably in her late 50s.
Yeah.
And she was buying them to collect them.
Right.
So what I'm saying is it's multi-generational, and so this should stay on course. Now,
hopefully.
Mark does bring up a good point. What you do will be copied.
It already is. True. It already is. People on Instagram already, like I started a new hair. I don't want to say I started a new hairstyle, but I was just messing around one day, and there are like 2 hairstyles that I figured out that I hadn't used before, and someone did start copying off of me basically, and I mean I knew they did, and they actually like admitted it.
Yeah. Like, and it'll be It will be copied. The idea of just driving your eBay business from your Instagram.
Right. And I don't want to like brag or anything like that, but there's one other person that's huge into Cabbage Patch Kids. And they have like half as many followers as I do.
But that's not what, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think what he's saying is that your idea of taking your dolls, putting them on Instagram, and then driving your business through into eBay from Instagram will be copied. Yes, it will.
Well, of
it
course.
will absolutely be copied. But
I feel like a lot of people do that, not just with dolls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's different when you're posting a random junk.
Oh, I don't want to say random junk.
No, it's different when you're random.
People are posting what? Yeah, right.
So, like, if you're posting, if you're posting everything you get, and it's just a bunch of different stuff, it's hard to niche down and have your audience. Right. Whereas you have an audience that's all one thing. So that's the difference. There will be more, and people will take. It's likely that you're one of the first. It seems to be. Because it seems to be.
Oh, I'm sure that people will start trying to do it too. And I'm not trying to say I'm like the greatest person ever at doing it. I'm sure there are people like I don't know how to sew. There are people that make clothes for them and things like that. I don't know how to do that, but I am good at it.
Yeah.
And I mean, people do like it. So I mean, but I do feel like it's not going to last forever. So that does I do think about that sometimes.
Why it wouldn't.
And it's like kind of frustrating because it's like I'm working so hard towards this, and one day I feel like it just might be like nothing anymore.
That'll be really sad. I don't see why it would change. It doesn't make any sense on why it would change.
It could. I mean, it could.
You need to start the genre of scary witchy CPK on ones that are not going to be selling as is.
I don't understand.
Taking the ones that maybe have flaws or something in it and making them kind of spooky.
Oh yeah, people have done things like that before in Cabbage Patch groups that I'm in.
Yeah,
I just don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't know that I'm like that creative.
Mark and his data. Data should drive your decisions. Oh, it is. It's a reason why we've listed a lot of.
I mean, I'm close. I'm close, and I was keeping track. And I'm not like, I haven't really been lately keeping as close track, but I know I'm close to at least 900 for the year.
Yeah.
That I've sold. So that's kind of a lot.
Finally, somebody listened to me. Found an older beach towel at Goodwill. Has light colored fish on it. So pretty though.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it.
Beach towels are what's up. What brand is it? Does it say?
Fad equals practice or interest followed by a time with exaggerated zeal. I don't think it's a fad, Mark. I think this fad has been around since the 80s, and I don't think it's going
it is like a 40, like they have been around for 40 years. So,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's something that's like, like Masters of the Universe or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, I feel like people are always going to like
Power
that,
Rangers.
But I could be wrong.
But you're talking about a company who sold hundreds of millions of dolls,
right?
Versus somebody that, so like G.I. Joe is a good example of something that I think you can compare it to. G.I. Joe sold millions and millions of action figures back in the 80s, and they still sell for huge money, and they will continue on for quite a while. Think about Marx figures from the 40s and 50s. They sold tons of those things, and they still sell. So I mean, I don't think it's a fad. I think as long as our generation is alive to remember it, it'll still be something that sells.
I mean, I definitely would. Like I said, I still think it could drop off, but I definitely don't think it's a fad like a Beanie Baby or like a slap bracelet or like things of that nature. Pogs.
Right. No, it's not a flash in the pan.
Things like that.
It can't be a flash in the pan because this has been going on since 1982. Hey, random junk is fun. Random junk is fun. We love random junk, but I'm saying when you're taking your Instagram,
not just random junk.
When you're taking your Instagram and trying to drive business towards your eBay store, which is essentially all Sarah's doing. It may be really, really cute, and it may come off and I'm gonna give you a compliment here, so brace yourself.
Oh God, this is like 3 times a year. I only get one quarterly.
Well, no, there's
4
two
times a year.
I know I hate talking about ourselves, but this is just something I've said to a few people about this, and I don't know if one of the genius things Sarah did with her Instagram is she worded it, and she calls them adoptions, and she continues to stick on that adoption theme, which is part of the theme of how Cabbage Patches came to be, is that they called them adoptions. They had birth certificates, they had adoption papers, they had all these things. So it still sticks with this theme of the Cabbage Patches, which is what makes this work, is that, you know, so essentially, yeah, that's what, when you do randomness, you're not niching down an audience, meaning you're getting the reseller crowd, or you're getting the collectors crowd, or you're getting people that just follow random resellers like I get. But Sarah gets the resellers, and she gets the Cabbage Patch enthusiasts, and she gets people that like 80s toys all at one time.
And I get general doll people.
Yeah. So that's why if you just post random stuff on your Instagram like I do, or like a lot of other people do, you get a good following, but it doesn't drive as much business into your eBay store. Right. Whereas Sarah is getting people that legitimately love these dolls, and that's why it's driving business into our eBay store. So. Right,
and also too, I feel like there are a lot of Cabbage Patch dolls on eBay, but like I said before, they're not, you know, people aren't cleaning them; they're just being sold as is, and also people like. They're seeing it on Instagram. So they're just going through my Instagram, through my eBay link to buy it. They're not going on and looking through the other dolls. You know, I mean, they could go on eBay and just search Cabbage Patch dolls, and they could see thousands of Cabbage Patch dolls, and they could probably find one that's cheaper, that's similar to mine, but it's not going to look exactly like mine because mine technically are all customized.
Yeah. And yes, Mark, we are looking for the next thing. We already have the Instagram account for it. We're not going to tell you what it is, though. Well,
we talked about it before, and I would forget the name that I thought of.
But... We would tell you, but not the internet. I have a few of those Beringer dolls. I may have to spook out. They've been listed for a while.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what are those. Lady Luck Junk, I enjoy my daily cabbage feed from you. You're good at it. There you go.
Thank you.
She's going to look at the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that kind of doll is.
Susan and Pittsburgh and San Francisco are so similar with the hills, but San Francisco is so much bigger. Yeah, it's not big, and that's what Ping says. Is that 10? You lived there for 10 years. That's cool. The city is 7 miles by 7 miles, but yeah, it's not that big. But yeah, no, downtown doesn't have a lot of hills. San Francisco, the hills are much different in San Francisco than they are in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's very gradual hills, whereas San Francisco's very steep hills. Elmos were popular. Furbies, Little Ponies, they're always a something. Yeah, but Elmo still sells, Furby still sells, and My Little Ponies still sell. They all. I think that's what
they're saying. I think that's what. Oh,
okay, got it.
Because My Little Pony people, there's a huge Instagram like thing with My Little Pony people also.
Yeah. Mark, I think you're missing the point here. You're talking about doll people. They come up with the new drug fixes that these people, you're screwed. I don't think so. I mean, I agree with you, and I agree that there'll be dips in the up and downs, but I don't think the people's desire is going to dictate it more than the market is, and the economy. I feel like the economy could take a dip, and people will spend less money on Cabbage Patches, and that's why we should have something else, which is why we sell so many postcards and photos and cabinet cards and other things that we find. But I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, we literally have 3,600 listings in our eBay store, and 50 of them are Cabbage Patches. Yeah, so exactly. I mean,
it may be a fad, but the kids from the 80s are adults now, and they have money to spend. Yes, it could drop off, but it won't go away for 40 or 50 years.
Yeah, that's my whole thinking too. Is like, you know, everybody that had those toys 40 years ago now, yes, they're adults now, and they are established, and they have money to spend on that kind of thing. My friend told me, she's like, oh, I still have all my She-Ra dolls. I'm like, oh my God, don't throw those away, because like, don't ever donate those. If you ever want to sell them or need to get rid of them or something, you should definitely sell them, because people are crazy for She-Ra too still.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. This is exactly what I was saying. Fidget spinners are out now. Pops are in and decline because the market's flooded. Yeah. It's hard to flood the market with something that really isn't being that mass produced.
Oh, Poppets, yeah. Poppets. Those are those like
Musk is going to buy IG and fire everyone. You're screwed. I think I will tell you this: since Elon Musk has bought Twitter, Twitter works better. So if he buys Instagram, I think it'll probably be better. But
I don't know about that.
Twitter seems to be better. Instead of birth certificates, you can give a casted spell date when you create them. This is sell a stone to go with it that has a spell, one for love, one for voodoo doll, one for
This sounds complex.
This sounds very complicated. Teddy Ruxpin comes and goes. Yeah, those sell well too. Now, since you over the growing pains and you have a process now, you need to look at the profit margins on them and use other times cash flow to make cabbies a premium item. Perceived value. Got it. We got it, Mark. We're all right. I think we can figure it out. I clean everything I sell, especially plush and dolls.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Oh, it's clean plush and dolls.
Mountain State sent me a picture. Oh, sent you
no,
a picture.
Yeah, it's a good towel. That's for sure.
Yeah. If your store is niche down, we sell a lot of repeat buyers.
Yeah.
Between the three things we sell the most of, Cabbage Patch dolls, pictures, and cabinet cards and postcards, all of those produce repeat buyers.
And a lot of ephemera, like packs that I make.
Yeah, the ephemera packs create repeat buyers.
Yeah.
And in fact, I would say, all the four things we sell a lot of create tons of repeat buyers. And that's what we wanted. That was why we picked those four things, because they do generate so many repeat buyers. And they're not even all Instagram people. Like the one girl that bought, is it Christmas Cabbie?
What, the pajama one?
Or no. It's Sad Cabbie.
Yeah, she said she looked like she needed a hug. She's
she's got stuff all over her face.
Yeah, she's got a couple little red scuffs. It's in the description. It's disclosed.
So Sad Cabbie is just a eBay person, not a Instagram.
But it's her second Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, but it's her second Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Says made in Taiwan. I'm guessing early 80s. Probably.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna say I would do like 20 to 25 on it.
Yeah. It also helps that toys from yesterday are better than the toys from today. That's true. It's funny because even the Cabbage Patches, the newer Cabbage Patches, do you have one? Do you have a newer one?
It's like all the way at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, the newer ones are so much more bendable and softer, and they're not as good together as well.
It's crazy, like after 40 years, that they're still like in such good condition.
Yeah,
it always shocks me.
10 or so years ago, other resellers used to laugh at me for suggesting the selling plush. Now everyone's, but yeah, isn't that funny? I mean, you could hear an uproar if there was an action figure with a blaster like OG Rangers had. None of the new Rangers had blasters, same style. Yeah, well, that's stupid. Yeah. Let's see. She's cute. Yeah, she's Santa. People say Precious Moments don't sell, but I bought a collection of a couple hundred and sold a few each week. Yeah, they do sell.
Oh, that's cool.
They do sell. They're just not. They're worth lots of money. But yeah, I mean, we've sold them before, haven't we?
Precious Moments.
Yeah, I thought we sold a few of those. What were those little statues we bought from the auction that one time?
Those aren't Precious Moments.
Oh, I thought they were.
No.
Yeah. So true. All of the canceled people are leaving Twitter since now it's all will be free speech. You may not like what people have to say. Ignore it. Do not engage. Move on. Yeah, it's true. I think it's working better, personally. Rosie, aren't you on vacation?
Hi, Rosie.
Florida is the perfect temperature currently.
She is.
What is it?
Tell us, what is it?
What is it here? 25. It's 25 degrees here. It's probably colder where Mark is, but yeah. Tell us what it is. Are you outside? Is it nice?
She just sent me a picture of a Christmas tree.
Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it while you're out on vacation. I'm hiding by the pool bar while my kid sleeps. Nice. I like it.
I want to go to the pool bar.
What are you having to drink? Mountain State likes Precious Moments. Some Denim Days sell decent. Interesting.
I don't even know what that is.
Here we go, Mark. Last point. Why do you think I've basically stopped having 6,000 action figures, beer tap handles listed? Market changes. I'm done. Yeah, but you sell postcards.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh,
That's what he's saying. That
but
he doesn't
when
have
I'm
that stuff
comparing,
anymore.
I'm comparing, I'm comparing Cabbage Patch Kids to are more closely compared to postcards than they would action figures. Like you sold new in the box action figures and then older vintage action figures. I would say postcards are more, or your selling of postcards would be a closer representation to what the Cabbage Patches are than action figures. Just my opinion. Because it creates repeat buyers. It's people that are collectibles. It's people that have money. And there's millions upon millions of them out there. That's my opinion. 35 in a second.
South Carolina.
35
degrees in South Carolina.
What? That's cold for South Carolina, isn't it?
I don't know.
Pocket dragons are a bolo. I bought a collection of those and made my money back in the first one I sold. What are pocket dragons? Are those I think maybe we had a few of those when we bought all those dragons. Or are they
I think you might be right because we did get all those dragon figures when we got all that manga and we sold all that.
Yeah. Are those what's the metal ones? What are the metal ones made out of?
Peter?
Yeah, the pewter ones are good. Or is that what you're talking about? It's high 60s because it's nighttime, but it's perfect. I'm drinking a sunshine margarita.
Yummy!
That sounds good.
Why didn't you pick me up on your way? Why didn't you tell the plane to land in our backyard?
Yeah. Well, no, we live near the airport. They could have landed here. There will always be action figure buyers, and if they are not collectibles, they're customizers. Yep. 33 degrees in Chicagoland. Feels like 23. Wow, it's warmer there than it is here. 25 here. Yes, it's cold. Yeah, that's too cold for South Carolina. 28 in the Mountain State, West Virginia. Why are we the coldest one on the map? This is garbage.
Right.
Pocket dragons are mostly resin figures. Oh.
I think we did sell some of the resin ones.
I think we did sell a few of those too. Yeah.
I think we did have those for a while.
Yeah, those are good. I would go on record of saying almost any kind of dragon figure would sell well because we bought a lot. One of you guys reached out to us and said that you were moving, and your daughter had a large collection of a few things and wanted to know if we wanted anything. So we came by before the garage sale, and we bought a bunch of dragons, and they were just random plastic dragons, resin dragons, pewter dragons.
Yeah, I forget some of the brand names.
I feel like every one of them sold.
Oh yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah, and quickly. So I'd go and say that anything dragon related is going to be pretty decent.
Yeah, we sold all those resin dragons. We sold a bunch of that manga, and like all kinds of stuff. And then what we didn't sell, we ended up selling at the flea market. The rest of the manga books.
It's 71 in Jimmy's house.
Wow, Jimmy, turn your heat down.
I knew she was going to say that, Jimmy.
What is happening?
My vote is sell when you can sell and move on when you need to. Why guess at what you can make money on now? I agree. Yeah.
That's right, Rosie.
30 in Rochester, New York. Why is it colder here? Messed up.
Wait, what is it? Is it in the 20s here?
25.
Oh, yeah, it is. Tomorrow's a high of 49.
Yeah, great. Messed up. Wish it was in the 60s. Yeah, totally. 29 in Fort Wayne. 25 earlier tonight. Inside the house, it's warm. Yeah, it's 69 degrees here in our house because we can't go above 70.
Why, Adam? Wear pants.
I am wearing pants and I have my slippers on because I'm freezing.
My feet are actually really cold, and I wish I had my slippers on right now.
Your Pusheen cat slippers?
Yes. My other pair of slippers are in my car because I went to the store one day in my slippers. And then I came back down to the house and left them in my car.
In your car?
I don't know.
Did you walk down the steps barefoot?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I walked through the gravel. And then I parked as close as I can. I know. I was like, ow, 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 ow.
It's 75 in Mountain State's house. See, why are we living like poor people?
We're not. I just don't want to sweat.
Turned on vacation mode yesterday, and I've had better sales today than I've had in a week. So weird. Yeah, we've had that happen too.
It's better for your body to be in a colder environment.
Says who?
Look it up. It says you should keep your thermostat lower. It's better for you.
That sounds like something.
Look it up.
That's a government planted story right there, or something. I don't know.
Who gives a crap? I don't want to be sweating.
That's like saying winter's proven to be worse for your body than summer. Less sunshine.
I'm not saying put your
weather.
thermostat at 50. I'm saying put it like in the mid 60s.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Well, you know what? I don't think it is.
56 in Las Vegas. That's cold for Vegas.
Heat wave.
I've been cleaning out the shop and finding stuff I bought years ago. Some junk, but other stuff is pretty profitable. That's nice. That's awesome when you already have it there. Just sold a pink 90s vintage Valentine Furby. $50 Furby sells really well. Yeah, we've sold a few Furbies in our day. They do sell pretty well. Yeah. Google Weather is messed up. It says single digits. That's not good. Furby for the win. I ended 1,200 lists and the re-lists sell similar. Had tons of sales. Nice work. Yeah, that works. Even when we just edit, like bulk edit things, it boosts things. In fact, we should bulk edit something tonight.
Oh no, I'm planning on I gotta do that. I need to do what I do.
65.
It always happens. Yes, Rosie. I'm moving in with Rosie. Goodbye.
No, you should. Absolutely, winter sucks. There has been prenups over thermostat settings, I bet. Oh, I'm sure. Well, I mean, considering that we've already seen the divorce with the Beanie Babies, I'm sure there has been prenups over the thermostat. That is still the saddest video I've ever seen in my entire life, of those two people sitting on the ground in the courtroom sorting their Beanie Baby collections because they got divorced. I wonder who got the Princess Di doll. And I also wonder what those people think about what they did now.
They probably think they're stupid.
Yeah.
They look back at themselves and they probably think, "Oh my God, I'm so dumb."
Mm-hmm.
I would think that.
I wonder if they still have the stupid collection.
Oh God. Oh no, I think they do. Didn't they show them? Didn't they show that some people did still have them in those acrylic cases or something? I swear they did.
Maybe. I hope so, because they deserve it. Ping regularly ends and sell similar. Yeah. We try to as much as possible. That is true. Sleeping in a colder environment is supposed to be better so the body can regen without having to cool the body. One less function for the brain to concentrate on. Yeah, I could see sleeping in colder environments. That makes sense. But living, period, in colder
But when anytime you're home, you're sleeping. So it's fine for you.
That's not true.
What were you doing right before the show?
I took a nap.
So you were sleeping?
Was I home for more than 45 minutes? Yes.
No.
Did I sleep the entire time?
Were you sleeping for more than 45 minutes? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I know I wasn't, because
I know you were.
The exact same episode that I fell asleep watching of Dirty Jobs was still playing when I woke up. So, not possible. Nice try.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, I kept hearing people were having trouble finding stuff to sell during the pandemic, and I was sitting here thinking, I got enough here. I probably don't need to thrift for the next 5 years. That'd be awesome.
Dang.
I do keep my bedroom cooler, but I have tons of blankets. Yeah, I do like a cooler bedroom. That's the same. Rosie's sleepy and wants to go to bed. Why don't you go to bed? You got to finish your margarita first.
That's right.
Finish your margarita first, then go to bed. So, not that I'm going to stop buying. No, why would you do that? Don't worry about it.
She traveled. She went to the airport. That takes a lot out of you going to the airport.
Yeah, flights do take a lot out of you.
It's just the whole process is just
any kind of traveling, even driving in a car, just sitting there. I mean, when we went to Atlantic City and I just sat there the whole time, I was tired when I got there. So
you're tired all the time.
Yeah. It's just, you used to watch Dirty Jobs. Yeah. Well, apparently, new episodes start December 11th. He made another. He's making it again. Yeah, December 11th, new Dirty Jobs. That's why I started watching it, because I saw his little post on Facebook about new Dirty Jobs start December 11th, which will be awesome, because that show's so good. Even now, it's still good. Even the old ones. I have to wait for my sister and her kids because their flight was super delayed. It sucks. That sounds familiar, huh, Jimmy?
Yeah. Jimmy.
Except I was really drunk when Jimmy showed up. So
I was passed out when Jimmy showed up.
Yes, you were. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got disgusting pizza and brought it up to the room for $21 for 2 slices. And it
Oh
wasn't
yeah, I
that
think
good.
I ate some of that, but I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I was a little drunk.
Yeah. Sarah had one too many martinis.
People kept feeding them to me because I was the bride.
Yeah,
I was like,
they did.
what is happening?
But you were just drinking essentially a glass of gin with all of them.
I
at the
know.
same time, yeah. Gin's like 90 some proof. So.
I know. It was bad.
It didn't go well.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be hungover for my wedding. Well, I was.
Same.
Oh my God.
Damn Spirit Airlines.
Jerks.
I don't think I'm fairly certain Jimmy will never fly Spirit Airlines ever again.
Probably not.
Even if it's the deal of the century, I feel like there's no way. If it's $6 flights to Las Vegas, Jimmy's still not flying Spirit.
$6.
They had when they first came out, they had $12 flights from San Francisco to Vegas, and it was $28 to check your bag or something. So it ended up coming up to like $50 some or something like that. So my sister is in a Jimmy situation. Is it Spirit or Frontier? Either one of those two love to cancel. Well, now I heard a lot of the airlines are canceling flights left and right because of staffing issues. So, because I know, there was a couple flights that the one I knew of for certain, but I was leaving Oakland for Las Vegas, I think. And one of the flight attendants got sick, and you have to have a certain number of flight attendants on the flight to be able to take off by FAA regulations. So yeah, that delayed us like an hour. It's funny. It delayed us like an hour and a half, and somehow or another, we got to Las Vegas a half hour late. So like that guy moved it. Like I remember when we taxied, we turned the corner to get onto the runway, and you know how normally the plane turns and then they stop at the end of the runway and sit there for a minute, and then the guy gets on and he's like, "We're ready for takeoff," and then they, the engines fire up and you go. He didn't even stop. Like the front wheels were in the air when he was like, "We're ready for takeoff." Like he turned the corner, and the moment the plane was straight, all you heard was "ring," and we took off. But somehow we got there a half hour late, and I don't know how you can make up an hour in the air, but he did. So, Jimmy would not. I've flown $55 round trip Spirit to Orlando. There you go. What's up with Frontier Airlines? Do you get your money off the tickets if you start a fight? Yes, I think so. I think that's how it works. It's Frontier. We never really had a problem before, but it was delayed, then a mechanical emergency, then they kicked some people off the flight. It left when it should have landed. Oh, geez. Frontier's never been good, but they've gotten progressively worse. I flew Frontier to Seattle once, and it was probably one of the worst flights I've ever been on. I've never been on a Spirit Airlines, though, so I've heard bad things. I mean, not that they're, like, unsafe, but I heard this is just, like, they nickel and dime you for everything. There's no free sodas or peanuts or anything. You have to pay for everything. And
the snacks on Southwest suck.
Yeah, but at least they're free, and you can get a glass of cranberry juice or Coca-Cola for free.
I guess.
Well, it's something that they give.
I don't get the drinks because I don't want to have to pee.
Why?
Because I don't want to get up. I just want to sit there in my smashed little seat and close my eyes and get there and get off and then pee. I don't want to get up and pee. I don't want to talk to the person next to me and say, "Can you move? I have to use the bathroom." I don't want to walk down the aisle. I don't want to go in that small bathroom. I just want to sit there and
small bathroom's awesome.
I just want to sit there and be dehydrated.
I love the small bathroom. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Both ways to Vegas. I didn't pee either way.
I peed both times.
I know. It was so annoying when you got up.
So what? Who cares?
I mean, I care. I just want to sit there.
Yeah.
Just get out of here. Don't be peeing next to me.
Frontier was Jimmy's savior. That's true. They got him here. They got him to Vegas.
Jimmy, didn't you say you were like walking away defeated, and they were like, "Sir, do you believe in miracles?"
Yeah, I think that's what they did say. Yeah. Do you believe in miracles? I've flown Spirit probably 40 times. I don't mind not getting snacks or any carry-on bag for half the price. Yeah, that's true. It's for short flights that I don't think it would be bad. Like if I was going from here to Chicago or something, or from here to, South Carolina or something, I don't think it would be bad. But I think, or even from here to Florida, it wouldn't be bad. But across the country, 6 hours plus, I don't know if I could do it. Rosie flew Delta today, and it felt like luxury. Delta is nice. I do like.
Don't they
like
have
me
that
on
special
Delta.
club, like that lounge, if you fly so much?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I want to be in that lounge.
Either that, or you have to have like their credit card or whatever. I think you can get in.
I don't even want to fly. I just want to hang out in the lounge.
Oh my God, Sarah, I do the same thing. I don't drink because the little bathrooms are so gross. I love the little bathrooms. You only number one in those little bathrooms, though. There's a special place.
Just don't go in them. Just don't drink anything.
There's a special place in hell for people who crap on an airplane. I'm sorry, but
I'm really jealous of Rosie's flight.
many, many times I've been towards the front of a Southwest Airlines and somebody drops a deuce, and you're just sitting there and you're like, oh God. That's mean. You should never, ever. That's just terrible.
Oh, so if they really have to go, they should just hold it in.
Yeah, you should. It's recycled air, man. This is gross. No. I used to work at the airport. Trust me, planes only have an illusion of clean. Hold it. No.
Yeah, I'll never go in those bathrooms.
I stand and pee, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But
you stand and pee?
Yeah. I don't have to touch as much.
Oh, I thought you meant you stand in pee. Like you stand in urine.
No.
I'm like,
have
that's
to try
disgusting.
Frontier. No, don't. Yep, I said not today. I got to make a phone call. They gave me free headphones and so many good snacks, and the seats were huge, and they had Wi-Fi.
Oh, I want to go on that plane.
Did you have first class, Rosie?
I want to go on first class.
Delta's nice. Sky Lounge for the million
Freaking
milers.
Smashed
There you go.
seats. Oh my God. I'm not the thinnest person, but even if I was, it still probably wouldn't be fun for me.
Mark was a club member for most of the airlines and rental car companies due to the number of miles I flew for a long time. Now I'm just Jimmy. Just a Jimmy.
What does that mean?
That he's just a Jimmy getting kicked off of planes or getting flight canceled. I bring perfume and Lysol. You can't. No, back of the plane. Wow. That's awesome.
Wow. I want to be on the back of the plane.
Yeah, we were, Delta is really nice. I will agree with Rosie on that. I've flown Delta a couple times, and you get on the plane and you're like, this is pleasant. I flew Delta.
I want to be in a pleasant plane.
I flew Delta from San Francisco to here a couple times, and then I flew Delta from San Francisco to Texas, and then Arizona, and a few other ones. But yeah, when I was flying them, their plane choices were questionable, because like I flew from San Francisco to Philly on like a 747 or some insanely large plane. It was the one. I don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about, but it had first class. Then it had like business class, and then it had a bathroom in the middle of it, and then it had more seats in the back. It was like one of the real long ones with the 4 wheels or whatever. And I'm like, this seems a little overkill for this flight. Like it's a really big plane. And so I got on and I sat like in the middle, like before the middle bathroom. And then you had seat assignments, and then like they were ready to go, and it was nonstop to Philly. And I'm like, and I turned around and looked behind me, and there's nobody sitting back in the back behind the second bathroom. They're like the whole back of the plane is completely empty. And so after we took off, I asked the flight attendant, I'm like, can I sit back there? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. So I had the whole row to myself. Like the bathroom was right there. I got a sandwich for free. It was awesome. So on a flight home from Europe, we literally had to stand in pee. The bathrooms were like a third world country. Oh dear.
Gross.
I have heard of that happening before. I got upgraded free first class once when I was a teenager. They gave me free adult drinks. Oh, geez. I did also. Nice. I've flown first class once in my life, and wow. The seats are like recliner size, And they give you champagne when you take off. They give you a hot towel. They give you a neck pillow. They give you a blanket.
What's up with the hot towel? What's up with the hot towel?
I don't know. What? Yeah, I know.
Like,
I
mean,
never
put like a hot towel on my face.
Oh, they give it to you after. No, they didn't give it to you after dinner. They just
Like, I
gave it
never
to you
do that.
randomly.
I never do that.
I don't know what it is. We had a dumb flight because I was using credit from the pandemic, so we had to fly CT to LaGuardia. It was like 20-minute flight, the smallest, scariest airplane ever. Yeah, I've done that. Those little puddle jumpers can be a little rough. Oh, so you can't take Lysol? Ew, nasty. I prefer to drive. You can take you can't take an aerosol can. I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure.
No aerosol.
Yeah. Okay, need advice again. Sold a Dusty Roads DVD when I packed this, I noticed the cellophane was ripped, so now it's not new. Info, the buyer asked if they wanted a refund. Haven't heard. Yeah, that's what I do. Back in 2 days. Do I just refund? I would probably. Hopefully they get back to you, but yeah, I'd probably just refund it. I thought United was bigger. The bigger company? I think they are bigger than Delta, but the plane that I was on was just a bigger plane. Hot towel's nice for relaxing. There you go. Sarah, whenever you're ready.
Sorry.
That's the answer to the hot towel.
I know, but is it though? I mean, I've done it before. Like, but I mean, like when I wash my face, but I'm just like not into it. What, is there a weird message?
No, it's $2 for a $3 record. So enjoy. I just don't want to have to pack it. Sarah wipes the radiation from being closer to the sun off your face.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There you go.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I didn't take the hot towel when I was in first class because I didn't really know what to do with it either. But
I was
did
always
take
in
the neck
last
pillow.
class, so I never got a towel.
I did take the neck pillow. Well,
Remember
Southwest
when I
doesn't
was
have first
obsessed with buying neck pillows?
Yes.
And then I donated all them to the bins.
Yes.
I had like a hot pepper
And
one.
you should have kept
a
one
shrimp.
for when we flew to
I had
Vegas.
a shrimp one. No, I'm not carrying that with me. What a pain in the ass.
What are you talking about? Just leave it around your neck the whole time.
No. I'm walking through the airport with a big shrimp around my neck.
Yeah, why not?
No.
Have you seen how people show up to fly? Most of them are in their pajamas from the night before.
I basically was.
Yeah. Buy the label on day 3, wait to drop it off at the post office, send them another message. Yeah, that might be a good idea too. How many days do you have to ship it? I like a hot towel in the jacuzzi, but I'm already wet, so it feels less weird. I mean, I could see that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. They offered it. I understand the hot towel after like a meal. Like I've seen people do that, but that makes sense because your hands might be sticky or you might have sauce on your face or something. But the hot towel in the air, they do give you cookies and warm cookies in first class. So maybe that's what it's for. I don't know. I watched the video last night, convention in Las Vegas for people that believe the earth is flat. What do you think? The earth is definitely the earth. Do you want to know whether or not I think those people are nuts? Yes. I think those people are crazy.
The earth is 100% flat.
It is not flat. It is definitely round. I've seen
flat.
pictures of it. It's not flat.
That's flat.
Even when they launched William Shatner into space, it was round when he was up there.
It is actually really cold in here.
Would you like me to turn the heat up? I can turn the heat up.
Hell no. I'm not paying that bill.
On my flights, I asked for extra Biscoffs so I can take them home to the kids. Yeah, is that United? Or is that Delta? I can't remember. Is that Delta?
Is Biscoff biscotti?
No, Biscoffs are those little they're like they're almost like gingerbread cookies. I bought them once. They're so good.
Because whenever I take my car to the car dealership, they have biscottis, and I just like take them and eat them.
There's a Biscoff's coffee shop in Pier 39 in San Francisco that sells their coffee like they sell like Starbucks drinks, and then they give you anytime you get a coffee, you get like 2 or 3 of the cookies, and then you can buy extra cookies if you want.
I do love Starbucks.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the lobby, people watching as all these exhausted kids come home from Magic Kingdom. So many crying, preaching. Oh, that would be fun. That would be almost as much fun as sitting in a lobby bar of a casino in Las Vegas watching all the disasters in the morning. The hot towels are so nice. You can put them on your face and close your eyes. It just feels nice. Dennis the Menace is on.
Maybe I'll just do that at night.
They had some interesting ideas, though. I bet.
I feel like that would make my face more pink, and my face is already pink to begin with.
Just Ohio, it's flat. Yeah, that's true. Just Ohio's flat. Space heater time. Yeah, there you go. I have 3 business days, not including the weekends or holidays, but you have different settings. Yeah, we have ours set to 2.
No, not anymore.
No, 1. Ours is set to 1. But
we had
the weekends
it on
never count. Yeah, the weekends never count, which is cool about going to Atlantic City. We won't have to shove it in vacation mode.
Right?
Well, yeah, we will.
No, we won't.
Won't be able to ship anything that sells on. We have to ship. Well, yeah, I guess as long as I make sure everything's shipped after midnight or before midnight.
Right.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, if it sells on Friday, then you have to ship it till Monday.
Unless we decide to stay an extra day.
No, Adam, we're not staying an extra day. Okay.
Fine, whatever. Ruin my fun. But how do you know that? It could be fake news from NASA. I just heard that the moon is home. That's a big lie to keep up. I'm just saying. That's a big one.
The Earth.
I mean, faking the moon landing, who really killed JFK, all these things.
What percentage of people that live in the United States do you think are stupid? I think 97%.
No. I'd say
I
it's
think
lower than that.
there's only 3% of people that are actually capable functioning humans with brains that actually work. And most of them are probably in this chat right now.
But then they get cold and you're just moist and cold.
Right?
I know at least 3 families that went to Disney's the last couple months and ended up with COVID. Good. I think that's pretty much anywhere people are going to congregate. 3 days for me, I usually ship the day after purchase. Same. We just don't do the 3 days. We just do 1. When we moved ours to 2 days, our sales kind of suffered, and that could have been a coincidence, but we just moved it back to 1, and then thought it was better. They also do hot towels sometimes at the pedicure place or sports clips when you get the more expensive haircut. There you go. Now you know.
Okay. Sports Clips is for men. I would never go to Sports Clips.
It's midnight Pacific time, correct? Not local time for the shipping cutoff. Correct. So it'd have to be 3 a.m. our time.
Oh.
We did not go to the moon. Come on.
Wrong.
The government killed JFK and Monroe. Maybe. 92% says Laura. 95% says
See,
Dennis.
I told you.
That's why I have so much foil hair. Hat wears that.
Telling you.
I don't know. I am under the impression.
How many dumb people do you deal with on a daily basis?
A lot.
Yeah, right? A lot of people.
Katie's got the ultimate in conspiracy theories. We are a science experiment from an alien race. They gave up and left. They will tell us anything to make them seem real. Kind of like the Truman Show. You guys are funny. Maybe. Who knows? I have no idea. But what I can tell you is the Earth is more than likely round. I'll let you know when Elon Musk gives me my free space ride, whether or not it's real. And if they brief me beforehand, maybe I'll find a way to get it out there. But yeah, I really think it's round. I think it's a big sphere. How did they radio video back to Earth when they barely had black and white TV? Elon fired 75%, so 75%. There you go. People running from reality. Yeah, I got that one. People are dumb, no doubt. So dumb. Some smart people are not street smart. What?
True. But I mean, there's just so many like dumb people. They're just all so dumb.
Yeah. It's Carlin did a bit on that a long time ago. And he's like, the whole joke started off with, do you ever notice how many dumb people you run into? He's like, carry pad and paper around with you. Write it down. He's like, you'll find out. He goes, I bet you'll end up with 20 or 30 names by the end of the day. And it's true. What? What? I can't wait to hear this one. Alien sent back from the spaceship. It's good. This is going well.
What is happening?
Hamburger.
What is going on?
That's all I could say about that. Yeah, that's what people say. I've heard that one too. She looked alive after the car wreck. Now, I don't know if she died after that, but I don't really want to get into that one. There's a few of them. I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but talk about that some other time. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these conspiracy theories get a little out of hand. And then there's been ones that like, you're like, it's possible. I don't know. You never know. Things are weird, but I am always of the impression that most people are pretty stupid, and sooner or later somebody would have slipped up on the real big lies. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think any of our government officials are all that smart and could keep all those lies together for that long. I mean, we've been pretty fortunate to notice a lot of these things lately, and they get caught in lies all the time, and they just let it go. So I don't see how they could keep the Earth being round or us not going to the moon secret for that long. I feel right now I'm standing in the checkout line looking at all the magazine covers. Yeah. What's that black and white paper?
The Vampire Boy or whatever? The Inquirer or whatever?
Is it not the National Enquirer? Is it the Enquirer?
Yeah.
Is that the one where it's like pregnant man gives birth or that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that still around?
I don't think so.
Those were always so funny when I was a kid. I just thought those were
Yeah, there was
funny.
like Bat Boy or something, wasn't there?
Yeah. Sasquatch got reported like 150 million times. Aliens, kidnapped Nicolas Cage. Weird stuff like that. Those were funny. Yes, indeed. How many lives do people get put in body bags? That's true. That's true. No, I don't want to talk about this. They don't lie. They just delete emails and say they don't know. Yeah, exactly. Which is why sooner or later they would have gotten caught. Like Men in Black. Yeah, the truth tabloids. That's right. It's all clickbait. Yep. What ex-president will start saying aliens are real? They've already started to say some of that stuff. Didn't they release like a whole bunch of stuff that from Roswell and Area 51 recently that was like they have some evidence that there's been some sort of something or other alien wise. I'm reading this before I read it out loud. Their lies are basic, like how the Greenbrier Inn in Virginia super secret bunker and no one knew, like thousands of people vacation there. I never heard that one. That's interesting. I never heard that one, Katie. What is this? Oh,
They paid for their record. We're rich now.
Yeah, $3 record. Woo! Anywho.
You know what I
get
say?
off the
$3
conspiracy
is better than no dollars.
That is what you say. That's true.
I'm going to make some chicken nuggets for myself after this. I deserve chicken nuggets. I had a long day.
Someone did recently show pictures of a spaceship. Literally, no one flinched. Yeah, that was. I looked at a little bit of it, and yeah, there's been some stuff like that. They are definitely dancing around admitting aliens are real. Yeah, they are. Marcus sold Greenbrier postcards. Are they worth a lot of money? We sold a cool one the other day. That one today that had like a pennant on it, like a felt pennant on it. That one
Oh yeah, I asked Mark about that a while ago.
That one was pretty cool. Some of those old postcards are really inventive. But
They really are.
yeah. Just keep going. We were the prototypes. We're not the master race. Oh Lord, the pizza was meh. 4-6. Interesting. Anyways, we are going to get going. Coming up on the channel, me and Sarah will be back here Sunday night.
I'm going to get some Christmas decor for behind me on Sunday. I was going to do it today, but I ran out of time per usual.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get some Christmas happiness back there.
There you go. So Sunday, we'll be back here live, and then Saturday, there'll be a new What Sold video. This one's a little shorter. Oh, we got a review in on the tape. 2 thumbs up on the tape. Cool. I'm glad.
Yeah,
If
nice.
if I ever get it, I'll let you know. Anywho, yeah. So then, and then me, Jimmy, and Ed will be back Monday. So What Sold video Saturday, me and Sarah live on Sunday, and then me, Jimmy, and Ed live on Monday night. That's about it. Is there anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. You don't want people to follow you on your Instagram or anything?
They all do already.
Bill didn't.
Bill? Well, Bill's the only one.
All right. Well, anyways, follow Sarah on her Instagram at The Daily Cabbage.
I already did my giveaway. Sorry, no one in here won.
What can you do? 350 some people. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, I had a lot of entries. If I would have hashtag giveaway, I would have probably had twice as many, but I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that. And I couldn't edit it because I had monetized. I promoted my post, so whatever.
Should put up Halloween stuff. Not Christmas.
I'll try
Anywho.
to.
Alrighty, guys. We will see you on Sunday. And yeah, there's your Instagram.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, guys. We will see
Thanks,
you
Jimmy.
Sunday night. Thank you for being here with us. Bye.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.